heard there are supplies in the air.
Hello everyone,
Also,
the Killer's
UFOs.
here with a
Watch
first
each
in a
other's
series
backs.
of maybe 3 to 4 videos of Anthony Caliber's Factions gameplay. I'm going to be pulling these from a combination of his Twitch channel and his YouTube channel, adding some commentary over them, and supplying them to the public for use. This is going to be a pub stomp. I'm not going to apologize for this first game. The next few games are going to be more competitive in nature. This is just going to be a video where I talk about generally his gameplay and my observations. I've become a bit of a Anthony Caliber connoisseur in the last 24 hours, watching about, I would say, 2 to 3 hours of his gameplay in Factions more recently. So he's gotten a lot better over the last couple years. I started out with his old stuff. His newer stuff is a lot better. I see he's made some changes in his gameplay, so I'm going to ignore the first part of what I saw. And it really wasn't serious alterations. These are just minor things that I've noticed. And I'm also going to just speak about some things that he does very well and things that he can also improve upon. From my opinion, I'm a scrub, so I don't know. As we noticed in the first part of this match, he started out very much so on what I would consider a frontline path, the bottom side, wrapped up the top side of Sammy's, and then now has gone all the way around to take on these individuals on the back side of Sammy's. We do need to watch out. There is somebody he did see in listen mode, so this position is collapsing fast as that person on his left side catches up to him and eventually gets a shivved. He is outnumbered 4 to 3 this game. So it is going to be more difficult to snipe. Whenever you're outnumbered, you don't have as much map to work with, meaning you don't have the angles to work with, and it becomes very difficult as the enemy outnumbering you closes in on you.
Yeah, Red Sun, that one got me.
It did. I do want to start out saying that Anthony, in my opinion, is somewhere in the top 10 to 15% of Factions players. I do think he makes
can't 3 other people get 1 fucking down?
Yeah, that's one of the things you're going to have to worry about in the public lobbies. Anthony does have to carry his games. That's something I've noticed in almost all of the games. If he doesn't get 14, 15 downs in a game, he's going to lose because the matchmaking. We do have one player ahead of him. He does have a burst pistol. So right now he's kind of surrounded, sandwiched between 2 players. He does have one down quickly here. He needs to get this kill before the other one from the stairs comes behind him, and hello. Here he is again. This is all a factor of what I just mentioned about players just collapsing in on the hunting rifle player, not able to get the map. He just gets easily surrounded like you just saw.
So far, 3 teammates have combined to go 0-3.
This is a frustrating game. This is a frustrating game to watch. If you were here for a competitive thing or some kind of a, I don't know. This is a pub stomp where the teammates don't do much. I will say that a large portion of his skill comes from his mechanical aim that he's picked up from playing the single-player speedruns that you probably have seen on his Twitch and YouTube channel. He's able to do things like that and get kills from afar. We do have one of his teammates going down here in the middle of the map. We're going to see if he is able to get a revive. And this is how No Party's playlist goes. At least one enemy on top of Sammy's with 2 of his teammates. In addition to his mechanical aim, one thing I did notice was that he's very, very good with bomb throws. Particularly, he bounces them off walls. He uses cover to roll it off of the cover. And he really should take more advantage of using those bombs, I think, in his game. He's just making it look easy in this gameplay, for real. It's easy running the hunting rifle when the enemy doesn't buy much armor, because you're able to go for the head and not have to worry about knocking a helmet off, in addition to blowing someone's head off. This player, this teammate of his right here, knows who he is probably, so he's going to be annoying for a little bit, just fair warning. Some other things that I have noticed was that he does feel reliant on a burst rifle. So we're going to see some games where he has a burst rifle, and he is going to be very strong with a burst rifle. He uses Sharpshooter 3. This loadout, I do like it because it uses Sharpshooter 3. So this game is a hunting rifle. This is Sharpshooter 3. I think this is Fat 1. I think this is Brawler 1 and a burst pistol. I do like that Sharpshooter goes well with both the burst pistol and with the hunting rifle.
Firefly, watch yourself.
2, but eventually he'll go for the combo. I have seen him run some loadouts where he uses
I'm hurt.
tag from the left side on top of Sammy's, and here is definitely how public matches go. We have one person starting a revive outside of cover. How do you think this is going to go? He's going to get tagged,
You have no reviver at all.
and then he's going to completely forget that he even exists.
I don't...
Welcome to Nose Parties Playlist 2020. I have seen him run some sharpshooter loadouts with the revolver. It doesn't go that well. Revolvers are really good for comboing with the hunting rifle. I do notice that he uses Molotovs in kind of like a Hail Mary-ish situation. When you're running the hunting rifle, one thing that I think would help Anthony out if he manages his Molotovs better, because the hunting rifle's not good in close quarters, saving the Molotov when enemies get close to you negates some of the downside of using a hunting rifle in some of these closer quarters maps. I would also, as he downs another one with the burst pistol, I would also like to see him mark more. I didn't notice him marking a ton. I don't know if it's really going to matter much in a no parties game, but in a competitive game, I think it could matter a lot.
They're trying to steal an already stolen execution.
All done. Let's go.
I do notice that he likes to run Scavenger 1
Not
on some of
already
his
stolen,
loadouts, particularly the burst rifle. He runs Scavenger 1. And he gets into this weird situation a lot of times when he's running Scavenger where he's got a burst rifle that's fully upgraded, and he's got a pistol that maybe has an upgrade, but he doesn't really want to upgrade it, and he kind of reluctantly buys armor. And because he likes to run First Aid Training 1, meaning you get the quick heals, and he has all these parts that he's put into armor, it kind of negates First Aid Training 1 because he's not able to use the health kits. And I do want to mention that he is very good about scoping out health kits. You'll see him pick up one here, I believe. As I said that, maybe not. There it is, a little bit late. But he's really good about his health kit management. He uses boxes very well to also kind of cheat the system to get health kits out of those, so he'll wait until he's injured, pick up a health kit from boxes. So he almost always has health kits, and he uses them very well with healing, and he really, really takes advantage of First Aid Training 1 in his gameplay. Now, this is early to mid-game. As you see one of the... Yeah, he's kind of trapped out of cover and stuck here, but our random's actually going to come through here.
Wait a second. I'll fix you up.
But he's really good about using his First Aid Training 1, but this negates itself when he has armor because he doesn't have to heal as much when you have armor, because you just lose your armor, you may get it down, and then you buy more armor. You don't need to use those fast healing to prevent someone from rushing you after they damage you. Coming up here is going to be the PogChamp of the gameplay.
All right, good to
We're
go.
going to see Anthony, Mr. Caliber, going to start off his play with
Right there, uniform.
a lovely face pop. He will wrap around in the middle of the map.
Thanks.
Get gifted a bomb by his random. That's a new thing. Here's what I was talking about earlier
Watch
with
your
his
ass.
good bomb throws, using the top of the truck to start
Whoa,
the timer
how
on the
many was
bomb,
that?
popping another head off on the left side. And then we have the final member of the enemy team
Oh, I'm out.
going to drop down after getting injured from the burst pistol. But Anthony says, burn, baby.
Dude,
Pick it
that
up,
was
a quad
lot.
kill. And it was a lot.
That was nice.
Fuck. Can't keep going like this.
Very nice, Anthony. I would like to see the comment section flooded with people wishing Anthony to get well soon. The surgery that he's going through is pretty brutal for an adult, easy for a kid, but my sister just got it done, and she it took her a good 2 to 3 weeks to recover. So I'm really wishing him well.
You should really heal.
Hey, look. Firefly, watch yourself.
Nice angles from Anthony on that body shot. He's going to run into at least 3 members on the enemy team. Pretty much everybody he just killed. So there's going to be at least 3, probably all 4 here. I do like that he does shoot for the legs when he does notice that someone has armor. He's very consistent about that. A really good habit to have. He notices armor, he aims for the legs, and he's really good about controlling the recoil on both the burst pistol and the burst rifle.
I'm down.
I do think it's his best weapon. And now he's surrounded by at least 2 members of the enemy team. He's going to go down. But so far, so good with a 14 down game. One thing that I would like to see Anthony do is if he's going to run Scavenger
from there. You're not going to reach them from there.
He's a little frustrated with his randoms. I understand. I would be too. It's got to be difficult putting the team on your back every game.
He ended up getting them.
But he was wrong. Wrong for once,
Nice.
but a good wrong. I would like to see Anthony, if he's going to run scavenger and first aid training on a burst rifle loadout, I think that he should have a late game loadout of some kind to swap through, because I noticed that he would get into late game situations like you're looking at right now. He has
Timbo
1,845
Slice, I
parts.
remember that
He
name.
doesn't really have much to put it into. He can upgrade, he can buy some armor. I would like to see him go to a loadout where maybe he chooses an Explosion Expert 2. I do know he likes to run Brawler. He can maybe swap it up with a Brawler and drop
Fuckers, try some smoke!
Scavenger and First Aid if he's going to buy armor
Well, guess
and
what
use
that
the parts
did?
to buy
Absolutely nothing.
ammo for his primary weapon. Or,
Good lord.
I really am,
Fuckers
as
dead.
embarrassed as that military sniper here, picking up
Keep 'em
a
coming.
quick a two-popper late game. I would like to see him use an assault rifle. I think he would completely wreck with an assault rifle. And I think it's one of those
That's
purchasables
one.
that could be fun to use, and it's acceptable in the
That's
community
just
as
this
far
guy.
as, you know, don't want to be a scrub. But as we wrap up this game, look forward to more Anthony Caliburg videos from me in the coming weeks. This was an easy in to the series. They're going to be more competitive games in the future. Also, check out my
Fucking
channel
A. This place
for
is ours.
events and more
We'll
Last
be
of Us
coming back
content.
here no more.
I'll see you guys soon.
Very nice.